Picture this: the Blue Nile rushing through rugged mountains, its power harnessed not just to light homes, but to transform an entire region. Ethiopia, once defined by its reliance on traditional energy sources, is now emerging as one of Africa's most ambitious players in renewable energy. This is the story of how Ethiopia is using its rivers, sun, and wind to fuel an energy revolution. At the center of Ethiopia's energy story lies water. The country's highlands, sliced by countless rivers, have made hydropower its most abundant and reliable resource. The crown jewel of this effort is the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, GERD, on the Blue Nile. The dam has already begun producing electricity, but when fully completed, it is expected to generate over 6,000 megawatts of power, making it Africa's largest hydropower project. Beyond the GERD, Ethiopia has invested in other dams like Gilgel Gibe III, expanding its national grid and positioning itself as a future electricity exporter. But Ethiopia isn't putting all its hopes on water alone. The country receives abundant sunlight year-round, and solar projects are spreading, particularly in rural areas where grid access is limited. Wind energy is also making its mark, most notably through the Ashegoda and Adama wind farms, which already generate hundreds of megawatts. Together, these projects are creating a diverse renewable portfolio that ensures Ethiopia won't be overly dependent on rainfall patterns. For everyday Ethiopians, this revolution means more than just reliable electricity. It means children studying under electric lights instead of kerosene lamps. It means businesses operating longer hours and farmers irrigating their crops with electric pumps. Electricity access also fuels industrialization, with Ethiopia aiming to become a manufacturing hub in Africa, producing textiles, processed foods, and more. Ethiopia's energy revolution isn't just about its own people, it's about becoming a regional powerhouse. Already, the country exports electricity to neighbors like Sudan, Djibouti, and Kenya, with more cross-border connections under development. By supplying cheaper, cleaner electricity, Ethiopia strengthens regional trade ties and reduces reliance on costly fossil fuels. Yet this journey hasn't been without tension. The GERD, in particular, has sparked disputes with downstream countries Egypt and Sudan, who fear its impact on Nile water flows. Balancing domestic needs with regional diplomacy remains one of Ethiopia's greatest challenges. On the home front, expanding the grid to remote communities and maintaining infrastructure in such vast terrain requires ongoing investment and planning. Despite the hurdles, Ethiopia's trajectory is clear. It is building one of the most ambitious renewable energy systems on the continent. The vision is to achieve universal electricity access, become a top electricity exporter, and play a central role in Africa's clean energy future. For a nation with such abundant natural resources, the potential is immense. Ethiopia's story is a reminder of the transformative power of clean energy. It shows us that with vision, investment, and resilience, nations can turn natural resources into engines of growth and cooperation. So, the next time you flick on a light switch, think about Ethiopia, its rivers, winds, and sunshine, all converging to power not just a country, but an entire region. And remember, supporting clean energy initiatives wherever you are contributes to a brighter, more sustainable future for us all.